Hi everyone, Deb here. I am here for actually hashtag Sticker Saturday, which is an open collab hosted by Crafting Rose. Hello. I have maybe only done this collab once in the past, but it's been a while. I have this pack of stickers. I had another pack. I might have gifted it, I'm not sure, but I want to finish this pack up. It's really pretty, and I think I used the other ones on here as seals on something I sent out for my jewelry business, a thank you card kind of thing. So I'm going to do at least two cards, well, probably more. I thought this is over now, but it was Kendra's card sketch 17 from January to March. So I guess they're on 18 now for April through June. I don't have that particular one, and I haven't really been following along with this too much, but I do like this card sketch, so I'm giving credit to Kendra, and this one because I think they'll work well with these stickers. For example, this, I have these little flowers here, so I could do two yellow and a red in the middle, and some designer paper. And the designer paper I'm pulling out is from, what is this called? Stamps by Me, which I had gotten off of HSN, a sale kind of thing. And it's called Floral Romance. It's actually very thick, but single-sided cardstock. So it's okay for making cards because you're going to glue it down anyway. And there were two each of, I forget how many designs in that pack. I showed it 6 designs, 12 pages. It's 200 GSM. They actually have a barcode on there for inspiration. I probably should have gone and looked at that. But anyway, it has a stamp set. It's poppies. And these are not really poppies. But you know what? It's going to be kind of a background paper, and I'm okay with that. Now, also, if you need inspiration in making cards with stickers, particularly Dollar Tree stickers, there is a channel here on YouTube called Cards TV by Mary, I believe it is, something like that. And she does a lot of cards using stickers and Dollar Tree stickers, especially because she's trying to keep things reasonably inexpensive for people that want to make their own cards. And she has card sketches. I do not have those. I couldn't find an easy way to download them all at once. You have to kind of download them one by one, I think, unless I missed something. So I'll go back and check that sometime. But yeah, so I am I want to make cards, but I'm in a creative, not really a slump, but just a, uh, what design should I use kind of thing. So that's when card sketches come in handy, and I saw these two and thought they would work. So the first one we're going to do is this one. I have not picked out sentiments yet, so I'll probably have to pause you at some point. Anyway, I'm going to actually make the cards offline and come back and show you. I don't know what sentiments I'm going to pull out to use with them yet, but I'm going to get started in cutting this paper. I have gold foil because these flowers have some gold in them and yellow. I did pull out a color called Bumblebee Retired Stampin' Up! Color too, because there's yellow in here and there's yellow in here. Oh, by the way, have you ever seen blue poppies? I did in Longwood Gardens in the conservatory, and also in Pittsburgh we went to a conservatory and they had blue poppies there. But normally you see this sort of red, and this is called Poppy Parade, so I'm going to use that. So this is one sheet of 8.5 by 11-inch cardstock, cut in half at 5.5, and then each scored at 4.25. So they're standard A2 size cards, and same thing with the black. So that's 4 cards right there out of 2 sheets of cardstock. Plus I have some white if we need it, because this should be only about 4 cards, maybe 5. So we'll see. I'm thinking only 4 cards, and I don't know if I'll do I think I'll only do one of these and one of these and or maybe two of these. I'm not sure yet, so I might change things up a little bit. So you'll see when I come back. All right. Happy Saturday, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, everyone, I am back. Again, I used this card sketch and this one. I took some liberties with both. So let me show you the first two cards using this one first. And the papers I already showed you were from Stamps by Me. It was Floral Romance. And I did end up using sentiments from Simon Says Stamp. I don't know the name of it. It's just Picnic Floral Sentiments, it says on here. I don't know. Anyway, I used on these two, I just used the hello. On the other ones, I actually made 5 more cards, 3 with stickers and 3 without. I used birthday wishes. And I also brought in an embossing folder on all of them, which was this Spellbinders Meandering Floral. And very pretty. Can't really, no, that's what it looks like if you would color the background. So anyway, and if I figure anything else out, I'll let you know on the way. So these are the first two cards. I put them, here's the embossing, and I did splatter on all of them. And how I did it is I used my ink pad in Poppy Parade. Actually looks more orange there, but it is a reddish orange. I put it on a block, which I need to clean. And I just used this water pen without water in it and sprayed the block and then tap, tap, tapped on the embossed part. And then this and this, I used the measurements from Kendra's card challenge for January to March. And this is 2 punches. It's I think she had 1 1/4 inch punch, but I didn't have a scalloped one in that size, so I used a 1 1/2 inch circle for this, and this is 1 3/4 inch. It's an EK Success punch. I don't know. It's just a 1 3/4 inch scallop. So that's what I did, and I used the 2 of the 4 little stickers on there. And the gemmies here are these gilded gems, which are long retired from Stampin' Up. I had a end of a pack that I used on these 2 cards, and then I used a new pack, the last pack I have. So same design here. This piece might be a tiny bit skinnier. I might have cut it a little different. I don't know. Inside on both, I think I just have a blank white sheet of paper. Yep. So that's the first two. I put a yellow and a reddish, although this is kind of pink, but there's actually pink and yellow and red in those flowers. So I think that works well. And then the next ones, the next 3 used this card sketch, number 3 from January to March. Again, it's Kendra's Card Challenge, number 1 for 2025. So yeah, I used this. Now on some of them I did not put this flag on because I didn't like it. And on some of them I used this for a sentiment, and some of them I used it just to put the flower sticker. So you will see here in a minute. Here's the first one that has sort of a white with a red, and I did the same splatter again in Poppy Parade here. And I did put the flag on there. I did not cut it exactly to her measurement. I had a strip already this long, and I used it on the next cards. And inside, I put the birthday wishes in Memento Tuxedo Black, because there is black in this card. Oh, these little, on these cards, not these, which were a punch, but on these next ones, I used dies that I just got today in the mail. They are scrapbook.com nested wavy circles, and I used this one, and I think on one of them I used both these 2 smaller ones on the last 2 cards. I think on this one I only used this. So yeah. Okay, so the next one has the reddish flower, large flower. It's the only difference. And on this one, this is smaller because it was a scrap left over from cutting these. Because these were 2.5 inches wide and not 2, this ended up being like 1.5 or something like that. No, because this is 3. I forget. Anyway, I had this little piece left over. Again, the same strip of paper I used for that. Oh, this is the bigger circle, and then so I cut 3 of the bigger circles, and then I thought it was too big, so I took the smaller die and die cut within it, and what you end up with, of course, is frames left over. So I'm saving them. I'll probably use them for something else. I'll put them in with my die set, actually. Um, and on this one, I stamped in Melon Mambo. Okay, so this was a scrap of Melon Mambo. It is a little bit shy of a standard A2, about a 1/4 inch shorter. The width is okay, but I didn't want to waste it, so I just used it for the card and cut this down by a 1/4 inch, and everything else fit just fine. So that is card number 5. Now the next two, even though this is Sticker Saturday, I showed you, so there's 2 different papers here. There's this one with the dots in the back. There's this one with like the trellis in the back. And then the one I showed in my preliminary opening of the video was this yellow poppy, but I realized none of these stickers, except maybe these 2 little ones, would have gone with that, but I'd already used them. So I just made them cards without any stickers. And I used a color called Mango Melody, which is retired because it was the closest color I had to those flowers. And this is a color called Basic Gray. These color names I'm giving you are all Stampin' Up! Colors. And I actually happen to have still the Mango Melody. I always used to do that. I still do. It's sort of an orangey yellow, but it's not as dark as like a pumpkin. It's like a yellow squash, butternut squash or something. And basic gray. And here I used the large one, and then the small one fit the birthday wishes greeting. And these dots are probably also retired. They're these classic matte dots. They're in white, cream, gray, and black. And I think it's the first time I ever used the gray. So, yay. I was happy to have that. Now, I edged that in with the marker in the gray, and I splatted it in just the Melon Mambo. On one of them, yeah, I might have splatted both of them. I think that one I only splatted in Melon Mambo, and this one I added some of the gray splatters too, very faintly. I don't know if you can even see that. And I went around the edge of both of them with the gray, and then inside, I think, yeah, I had a strip of the paper, which off this end only had like the trellis look. So that's kind of 2 bonus cards because there's no stickers on them, but from the same paper pack and the same card sketch as these. So I hope you enjoyed that. And please go check out Crafting Rose. She made some beautiful items this morning's video. And go check, use the hashtag and see who else participated. And I think the idea is you don't have to create anything. You can just share your stickers. I saw from a while ago somebody shared sticker organization, which I really need to watch. Um, and let's see. And then also you can share your stickers and make, which is what I did. So I finished that pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stickers were left in it. I used them all. And let me know if you have a favorite. Do you like these? I think they came out beautifully. They're not poppies like the paper, but it's okay. It still looks okay to me. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day and weekend and week ahead. Bye for now.